Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
My name is Craig Lukemeyer, and my wife Marty and I have been parishioners here at Good Shepherd for about 10 years. Today I will be speaking to you about stewardship and what that means for me and my family. Father Chris called me Friday to make sure I remembered I was giving this talk. Yes, Father, I have it all written out. I'm ready. Father Chris then asked me if I had based my talk on the Sunday readings and gospel. No. So I looked at the gospel for today and I understood why Father wanted me to incorporate it into my talk. The rich man is a powerful witness to what Jesus tells us about stewardship. The rich man was obeying all the rules, but he wasn't using the gifts that God had given him to build God's kingdom on earth. In truth, the rich man probably didn't even recognize that every gift he had was a gift from God. A relationship with God is way more than following the rules. It is about following God and helping others to follow God as well. Stewardship is recognizing that everything we have is a gift from God, taking time to be grateful for those gifts, and returning a portion of those gifts to God in the form of treasure or service. We all have been given gifts from God, and God expects us to share what He freely gives us with each other. So when God asks you, "What have you done with the gifts I have given you?" how would you respond? Today I want to talk a little bit about myself and my stewardship story, which I define as being versus belonging. My wife Marty and I are from different places, and when we got married about 10 years ago, we wanted a fresh start. Both our daughters at the time were in high school and would be students together at Hillsboro, so we both decided to attend Good Shepherd. We immediately loved the parish, the small, intimate church, and the friendly people who attend. Pat yourselves on the back. At first, like the rich man, just being here and following the rules was enough. We attended Mass every Sunday and put a little money in the collection basket. However, one Sunday, Father Dennis came out and made an announcement that a lector was needed for Mass. After a sharp jab in the ribs sent me falling into the aisle, I raised my hand and went to the sacristy. This, like the rich man, was my sell everything you own, then come follow me moment. Marty and I moved from simply being and began our journey to belonging to God. Other ministries, including my membership on the Stewardship Commission, slowly followed. What Marty and I have found in stewardship is a true belonging to our parish through service. We have made dear, close friends with those around us in church, and I am inspired daily by the love of God and commitment to service that the people of this parish commit to. If you want to find true joy in your fellow parishioners, just look around you. Chances are that you will see that joy in those who serve, and the busier they are at building the kingdom of God, the more joyful they are in their lives. Marty and I want you to feel that joy through service and have it touch your lives the way we have been embraced by God through the little things we do here at Good Shepherd. We know we belong, and we wish that for all of you. James 1, verses 22 through 25 says, "Be doers of the work and not hearers only, deluding yourselves. For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man who looks at his own face in the mirror. He sees himself, then goes off and promptly forgets what he looked like. But the one who peers into the perfect law of freedom and perseveres, and is not a hearer, but a doer who acts, such a one shall be blessed in what he does." So now you're all fired up and wanting to help. Great. The next question is, what can I do? I believe God reveals our gifts through prayer and through other people. Recently, I have developed a habit of daily morning prayers before I go to work, about 20 minutes each morning, and God is a part of my daily life through that prayer. In addition, God speaks to us through other people. When someone notices something good about you and tells you about it, that is God speaking to you. Pray, listen, and act. There is also a parish leadership meeting coming up soon. On November 3rd, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the school cafeteria, leaders of all our ministries will be meeting to work toward the larger goals in our parish. When you join a ministry here at Good Shepherd, you support every other ministry in our parish. Talk about belonging. I encourage all of you to go home today and count your blessings and consider if what you give reflects those blessings. Consider playing a role in our parish that God has planned for you. Try a new ministry that reflects those God-given gifts. Does that treasure that you put in the collection basket reflect God's bounty in your life? Can you give a little more? Don't give until it hurts, but until it feels right. Believe me, there is joy in giving from the abundant gifts that God has given all of us. Just do it. Thank you, and God bless you all.